go up. I won't let him play me. If I pop out, would he show up? I don't think he crazy. See a butter knife and relapse. I might cook up a baby. He was pushing bags up, but now he push up daisies. I remember I was counting up a meal in my Mercedes. I remember having dreams about a meal in a Mercedes. I remember I was waiting for a plug like a blessing. I remember them corner days on 12th and 22nd. I remember LB and beans and Fetty cash in the trap. I remember it was Perry on that gave me my first strap. I remember me and Quadri when Slick P got back. I remember singing chill bro, big bro, about to come back. I remember them dark days when the dark didn't even notice me. I remember when I popped out new whip, everybody noticed me. I remember funny faces when they found out I was singing. I remember feeling like Ace that day he walked out the cleaners. I remember being young as hell, feeling so insecure. I remember I was looking in the mirror, then I started seeing more. I remember Montana, Bugs, Dice, and Fetty cash for the summer. I remember the day I fell in love, it was with King Funk. I remember choosing loyalty over royalty, I could prove it. I remember I ain't never made none of my look foolish. I remember I ain't never let none of my feel useless. I remember that it's only me who was the only one looking stupid. I remember that first $1 million check, had it in my hand. I remember that the one I gave it to, we probably never speak again. I remember about a defamation case I ain't never even know about. I remember if you let me, how you say why you ain't throw it out. I remember feeling X'd out, getting left out by the reps. I remember feeling drained out, I ain't have nothing left. I remember grabbing 30 bricks and I put that on my set. I remember feeling better now that I got it on my chest. I remember
decade in, you know my name. No limit ain't change. I was playing with them G's way before my fame. Load up, cock it and bang. I stayed solid, was locked in with gang. I bought a brick before I bought me a chain. There's so many hits, I'm still saying. Let's take a trip down memory lane. I remember G-Fazo died, laying in my bed, I couldn't stop crying. Remember my mama ain't let me outside, but I snuck right back out on the 9. Remember 14, bought my first iron. Old 38 ain't even shine. Ain't give no, cause it was mine. Waiting on get out of line. Remember my first time going to slide. Yeah, I was scared, but I had to try. When I let off, I closed my eyes. Open them shop out for more times. And I remember to ride back. Flaming the weed up, try and relax. When I got rich, start buying straps. Now I can't remember how many yeah, all our rap is facts. I remember pouring up pints and act. Flying in the track, me, Molly, and Max. Remember one summer like 15 hats. Remember we bought that lack. Broski had to rap that all black. Cause we was sliding. The spot something, how about the back? Remember I was having a guilt trip. Like, well, I gotta solve everybody's problems. I still ain't healed. Act like I ain't grow up poor rest running all in my building. White folks gave the whole hood hope. Remember them almost killed them. Streets up, that's how it is. Looked up the gangster since a kid. Remember G. Gill first took his bid. Remember our only gun was a seed. Took it on drills to them head. I remember bagging up pounds of meat. Remember I ran up my first M. Remember I was up like 3 years ago. Now look at me, I'm him. Remember I was up like 2 years ago. Bought a Rari truck, I'm trim. Happen fast, run it, 20 cash. I'm trying to do it again. Now I spaz. Now I show my you don't know my past. I made something out of nothing. They ain't even know I was on my last.
I done told myself 1,000 times I'm sorry, babe, for the times I almost gave up. I done wrote myself 1,000 letters that I promised not to change up. For the ones who left me, I was at my lowest, baby. How it feel to know I came up. And the ones who's with me walking in the rain, baby. How it feel to see the sun, baby. I think everybody forgot my name. I think everybody must forgot, baby. Time to show them who I am, baby. Time to show them it's Zavier, baby. For the ones who left me, I was at my lowest, baby. How it feel to know I came up. For the ones who's with me walking through the rain, baby. How it feel to see the sun, baby. I think everybody forgot my name. think everybody forgot my name. I think everybody forgot my name.